Hello guys, so let's analyze what we have done today basically. So basically it opened flattish and Banknifty it opened flattish and just the first candle was a pullback. Like the pullback was on previous supports as you can see here. Let me just mark this. Yeah. So there was this previous support and if this the first candle had been breached then I would not go on the long side. So for your information I took this trade today for call side. Yeah. And so basically, what happened was on such days where the direction is unclear, you just have to choose one direction and stick with it. Just place your stops wherever you can, like with a reasonable margin of safety, right? So that if it gets it, you're confident that you've given it enough time, right? So yeah, so if it hits, or else you go with the other direction then. So I had multiple sort of epiphanies to kind of keep doing it that way, but eventually when I saw this press action develop here, then I was confirmed that it's going to be a call side time. So all the volume players were not present here. Volume was pretty absent here too. So basically, yeah. So even if after the first candle there's not much of a volume emphasis here, you can see here it's all dried up, right? So there's no unwinding, there's no covering here. So what happens is when once, twice, and thrice it comes close to your stop, right? So then you kind of get ready to go for the opposite direction as well, so that you can have a clear, better understanding of where to place your targets and everything, right? So I could have held it a longer, but then just I got 1:2 on a first day on a first trade. Like before 10:30, if you get 1:2, that's pretty good with a standard stop of 40 points, right? And yeah, so what would I do if this would have got, like, my stop would have been breached and then again it would have gone up? I wouldn't do anything basically. I would just close for the day, and I would not go to the other side. I had thoughts of actually going to the other side, like the put side, but eventually I thought, let's not do that, let's wait with our stop intact. If it gets hit, then I would have taken a small trade with half the quantity on the opposite side. If this candle, if this above 272 on 48 200 put, if it had gone above this, then I would have taken a quick scalp, right, of half the quantity which I took here, and yeah, basically tried to capture something, right? Because the downside move would be fast, quicker than what the upside came. Here there was a little volatility, but yeah, we survived that and got a 1:2. So these days it's not the skill, because there's no clear direction defined in the opening, right? The opening wasn't gap down nor it was gap up above the range, it was in the middle. So it's just a kind of a bet. You look at the probability, you look at the price action, look at the volumes, you look at multiple factors basically, and you decide, you take an entry and be firm in that entry. If the stop is not breached, then don't exit in the midway. I've done this many times. It comes down and I feel, oh, I don't want to give so much loss, and exit here and you know do over trading, and it just kills the whole vibe. If you're meant to give that much money today, just give it, right? So you're better off holding your stop rather than exiting and re-entering again, right? So on such days it's just purely a bet, it's just probability playing out. And yeah, that was it. I'll just show how my PNL also looks. Yeah, just let me. Yeah, so basically I had taken 210 quantity at 344 and exited at 425, right? 80 points captured against the risk of 40 points. Yeah, all right. Thank you so much. Cheers.